Listen to WUAG 103.1 FM. I'm here with Antion Scales and Band.
I am Antion Scales.
I am Cool K. Be cool, eh?
It's your boy Matt on sax. I play the sax and sing.
Dom Savant, the deal single M. I'm on this side of the microphone today. I don't know what to do, man.
Boy Colin James.
I'm Wesley. Y'all do it on this extra.
We feeling great. We here. We turned up. We good. Felt good. So I ain't got no complaints.
Is it different than y'all's usual setup with Dom DJing and the no keys player?
This is our first time adding Dom to the fold. So this was like an inaugural. Well, this is with the band. Yeah.
When we did it,
me and Dom have like linked up individually, but with the band we like formed a Megazord today.
Yeah.
So this was like the first one.
definitely amazed to be on this end after we did our thing at the Greensboro Project Space. You know, you got your thing coming about. I was like, shoot, if you're not gonna do a band, let me help you out with that, because I know a lot of his tracks already, play a lot already. So I was like, shoot, throw me in.
What was it like playing at Greensboro Project Space, man?
Oh, that was cool, because I knew the song like verbatim, because I mixed it, so I already knew the song he had to play.
Yeah.
And even going to his shows that he's done before, it was like, all right, I'm seeing what you're doing,
Yeah.
I know what we gonna do when we link up all together from his machine. He got like, all right, we gonna get this.
Yeah.
Show up at 8 a.m. Shows not till like 7 p.m. It was a great experience. Didn't having him on top of another song. It was just, one thing after another.
Have you done other production work for Antoine too before?
No, that was our first show. It was a mixtape with me and Nazar.
Those you don't know, man, Dom is one of our DJs on WUAG, man. Catch out his set Saturday nights, right? Saturday 1 to 3, man, in the afternoon. It's cool to have you on in kind of like a different context, you know what I mean, man? How long have y'all been playing as like a band?
Maybe like a week.
Me, Matt, and Colin, we have a 6-piece band, but I alternate with Wes quite often. So this is like, I think like my third show with Wes. Kind of like alternate with each other, like within the community. We all artists, so we kind of just all look out for each other.
Yeah.
And fill in where we need to. With this new band, you know what I'm saying? Like with it being a week, we turned out. And that's the beauty of being like a musician. These are good problems to have. I always tell myself. So I wouldn't imagine myself doing anything else. I'm just happy that I'm able to work with solid people, professional people, to where we can make a great product out of nothing.
Did you guys talk at all beforehand about like a specific sound, or just kind of bring your own individual experience and own individual sounds to it?
Always looking at Scales as he's on stage and he's done these sets. In my head, I'm like, yo, let's get Go For Real, Fallen Pity Party. Definitely Have You Ever, and some of those sexy drill songs. So I was like, all right, what do we go get into? And then the audio, I was like, yo, can we just go straight into radio? Because as I'm listening to all this, I'm like, all right, this is a different Scales. So I was definitely coming in like, hey guys, I know y'all did this. Let me try this one little thing. After that, I'm just gonna just feed off everybody else.
One thing I had to get in the rhythm of was just being in this setting. This is my first time playing on the radio, like playing live outside of playing in front of people in concerts when I play with bro. But other than that, I feel like I got pretty good chemistry with everybody here. Met these guys, I spoke with them individually. They're all good people, so that definitely helps when you're sitting down and you're trying to create a sound, because it's like you just have this chemistry, like I said. So it makes it a whole lot easier when you know these people.
I was thinking about that when you were playing. Like, I don't have the vocabulary because I'm not a musician, but it's just really, really tight, man. It's you have a lot of like intentional control over the cymbals. I feel like sometimes we'll have drummers on here, and it's not a bad sound at all, but those be like crashing that, man. Yeah, and it rings, and it's hard to mix, and it's hard to like identify the sound because it just gets really noisy. But with you, man, it was really tight. Your handle over your instrument, your handle over the sticks is really intentional. Some of that stuff, was it were you using pedals, or was it a filter in the mix to change some of your guitar sound?
Instead of using my amp today, I just went directing. So I had the preamp, and then I had like a rotary pedal, and I had a compression, a little reverb, and then I would put the distortion on from time to time, depending on the song. Yeah.
Do you prefer playing with the pedals, man, or do you think it's just like different situation requires different stuff?
Different strokes for different situations, really. I can play acoustic, can play like rock, clean. It kind of depends, really.
For the first song you played in the last one, especially, like, there's like so much, I feel like, post-punk similarity to that, man. Like, where it's like dance music, it's like really upbeat, it's really cool, but it has that like noise to it, especially with Colin's guitar and the pedals.
I don't necessarily have a name for that sound yet, but I just challenge myself to like find like, okay, if I can make a good R&B or make a good rap song, what does it look like when I make a house or like a bedroom indie song? So.
Yeah, man. What are some of your influences, man, when it comes to this band?
I don't believe in listening to one genre because there's no such thing as one genre of music. It's just music. If you listen to music and you love music, you're gonna find something that you love in everything you listen to.
Yeah.
But I'm classically trained, jazz trained, gospel trained, rock trained, everything. So the fact that Scales is a mixture of all of it.
I was gonna ask if you had any jazz training or like have learned any of that stuff, because I think you can hear it in the sound.
I've been playing saxophone for almost 30 years. I got older parents, so they put me on older music.
Yeah.
And then all my friends got me into the stuff that I currently do now. But I enjoy it thoroughly, man. Honestly, if it's not something I can rock to, I'm still gonna find a way to rock to it.
Yeah.
Earlier influences, Charlie Bird, Parker, Cannonball. Soul Train was actually my first influence. It's one of the first saxophone players I heard play on a vinyl at my house growing up. Yeah, he's from out in this area. Both of them are from North Carolina, man.
Yeah.
And so like people that are close to home, I love to find the genres that are close to home, the artists that are close from here, you know what I'm saying? To give me a lot of my influence. But it started there and it kind of branched out. So yeah. And
I'd love to know more about your guys' experience with the community. Like, do you feel like the community is just growing every year?
I think it's developing now that I kind of like moved to Raleigh. I'm kind of seeing like more and more culture being like grown up in Greensboro, and it's kind of like, dang, you know, I'm kind of remiss because like it happened when I moved. Other side of it is like it's a small space, so you can't help but feel like trapped or like
I hear that.
Feel like you need outside resources to obtain what you're trying to get to. But I kind of like combated that by finding people like them, you know what I mean? Like, when I feel like I needed like X amount of budget, I just link up with guys like them and be like, yo, we got an idea, let's see what we can do with $10 in our pocket, and you know, turn a $10 budget to $1 million idea. I guess it's just like finding the right people and having the right perspective about what you want to do and who you are. I come back between Raleigh and Greensboro quite often. Like as an artist, like that was like one of the ones that was like ready to die on that hill about Greensboro music. And like to move out, it's kind of like I be feeling bad sometimes and stuff. So it's like just growing and not staying stagnant at the same time. I think industry wise, it's where artists from Greensboro would want to be at. But I think you have to continuously prove yourself, which could be like, it could divert an artist from being like, okay, I want to stay here.
For sure.
A person like me, I look at that as like a challenge. Okay, I did this, and it's still not enough. Okay, now let me raise the bar now. So it's kind of like smoke and mirrors, but it goes back to Greensboro. It's the same thing. Like,
oh, definitely, man.
If you know what you want to do and you match the gas 100%, you're going to get there. So.
There is something, but everyone leaves to go to the next thing. So it's hard to say whether it is, hey, are we staying here and we're working here? Or can we go somewhere else and then come back? And then go to another place and come back. See what I'm saying?
For sure.
Is there a real identity for y'all? Is there a real identity for you?
We often as musicians find better paying or more fulfilling gigs in other cities sometimes. But the thing is, we got to remember that if we want to keep it at home, we got to bring those fans that we went to make in another city back to our home city. Greensboro is actually a great hub for what we like. We have a lot going on. Like, we have a lot going on here. I think the problem is just exposure to it. People doing a lot of different things at the same time. So there's a lot of people missing out on different bands because they're supporting one band as opposed to, you know, going out and supporting the other people that they know that are still out here grinding. I've learned that from a lot of but you know what I'm saying, just grinding out here, being a saxophone player that plays with a lot of different bands. Like, there are times I can't make it to a certain gig because I'm gigging with somebody else. I'm already booked. There's a lot of busy musicians out here, especially in Greensboro. Like, a lot of musicians, a lot of artists out here doing their thing. Like I said, we have problems with booking on the same nights. In a Raleigh type status where like we have set nights for certain areas and stuff like that, I feel like Greensboro is gonna surpass like the big hub cities because there's a lot going on out here, and I think give us a couple more years. I know the music scene out here, almost 40 years. It's gonna rock. It's gonna rock. I just aged myself like a month. But I've been playing my saxophone constantly and gigging with different bands for the past like 15, almost 20 years. So like I said, we're building stuff now.
I started finding myself like just servicing the Triad area, like Charlotte, Raleigh, Durham, Winston-Salem, and Greensboro. I got a lot of love like around it, like, especially made like a lot of money in Charlotte and partnering with a lot of different like, organizations and stuff. And I had a lot of success with it, at least like as an individual, guitarist. But Greensboro's home. So if I wasn't here, I would have never met Antoine, would have never met Matt, would have never met Wes,
Yeah.
I met Cool K out in Raleigh out there with None. I was playing with None after hours. So that was cool. But yeah, I mean, you got to do it.
I never abandoned where I come from. You know what I mean? Like, I still like have strong ties to the community, and like you said, like the way that I was rooted up, it was from Greensboro. Like I know everything from Greensboro. I became who I was from Greensboro. So it's like understanding that I can never like completely just turn my back all the way on it. But I understand like you gotta move around, you gotta be in different spaces.
Yeah.
So it's like fun is kind of like Robin Hood, like going to get it and then bringing it back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I feel like there's still a way to do it from here. It's just I don't have the finances or like the immediate resources right now.
Yeah.
So like right now I'm just going to get them from a different place and then bring it back.
Yeah.
home.
Raleigh has more like older like actual production places, and like Poorhouse, man, like they'll press vinyl, and it's like it's really cool. But it's like as far as I know, Moth Records is the only place I think pressing vinyls right now in Greensboro, and they're like only a year I think they've been doing it. Yeah.
So you got like so many like industry things come into places like Raleigh versus like Greensboro is starting to get that, but we got it in different ways. Like we got the Greensboro, the Greensboro, what's the Swarm? You know what I'm saying? We got the Carolina Cobras. We got a lot of different stuff, but I feel like Raleigh or like Charlotte or Durham, they're kind of like more respected in like the artistic frame. You feel me? Like artists, musicians are kind of more appreciated, not in a crazy sense, but I feel like from the city and like the people that's calling all the shots behind the scenes, are more like, okay, we rock with artists. Versus like here, you gotta like prove yourself a little bit more.
Publicity is a huge thing. Like Charlotte and Raleigh, there's more opportunity for publicity, and there's more opportunity to like overnight blow up.
I'm ready for Greensboro to move forward. Like I'm happy the way that it's moving. Like going from Folk Fest to like the Juneteenth festivals, to even the New Being. You know what I'm saying? Like Strange Food Foundations. There's so many things that's like artist forward that's happening. That I love, but it's just like I want to move around but not miss out on everything.
What I've noticed about being in Raleigh is, like you were saying, it's more artist centric. There's a lot more places for artists to grow and to expand their fan base and stuff in Raleigh and Durham area. And I've noticed it's really hard to be an artist out here and like thrive because a lot of the times they bring in outside artists to Greensboro. Like with Raleigh and stuff, like in Durham, like they're bigger hubs for like certain areas to cultivate the artists. But I feel like Greensboro is catching up.
I love where Greensboro is at. I think if I had to say something to the next up and coming artists, I would say don't limit yourself. Move around. Find a foundation in all of them. And I know we get running out on time, but if I just had to leave something with the next artist, like, all right, do your thing in Greensboro, do your thing in Charlotte, do your thing in Raleigh. Like, expand your opportunity for growth. Like, I wish I would have taken more like, let me go move to this place earlier, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I feel like more artists should definitely take that chance, step outside your city, because you don't want to just be that artist that's just known in your city, especially when you want to be a megastar. You know,
if that's your goal, man.
If that's your goal, cool. Yeah. But for me, I'm trying to be a megastar. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta move around. But it's literally individualistic to what success is for you.
Yeah, I think that's a thoughtful and good note to end on, though. Thank you guys so much again, man. Shout out Antion Scales and Band. Shout out Antoine. Shout out Cool K. Shout out Matt. Shout out Colin. Shout out Wes. Shout out Dom. Great having y'all on. Y'all are a super fun group. Shout out Static, man, their videographer. This is Radio Greensboro, WUAG 103.1 FM.
Like I'm handing out pieces.